Welcome to Bangkok. Untitled. Brew. I got it.
Did you? Hell yeah.
We Twinzona guys just got the PS5 this morning.
No, hell yeah.
With.
Ain't much, just eating. I gotta fix my camera, it's pointing like the wrong way.
To Bangkok. The exhibition should be easy enough to locate, but there are a number of VIPs staying at the
This shit sick now I see what you're talking about, it's big ass.
security entourages. Good hunting.
I know, right?
Lol, did you put it flat down or straight up?
Straight up. I also bought a fan with mine and put it on the back of it. They get dusty real easy.
They get dusty easy, you think I should put it up?
To be honest with you, it's too, you don't need to be like unplugging it like that, so just keep it still. But if you can afford it, buy a can of air. All you have to do is spray that sucker like for 3 seconds front back. Just go once over every about every month. And you will only have to get like 2 cans of air a year, which is a total of $20. Excuse me, you can get 3 cans of air for a total of $20, and that'll last you all year. But you have to know like how to use it. You can't just be wasting it. So.
Bet we're from like Walmart or our regular still.
Well, see, I got mine from Amazon. They got some think it's like $25. You can get a standing cooling system. But there's a lot of them out there. And you can get the spray at Dollar General. Yeah, man. You probably have to go inside and ask them hoes, like, hey, y'all got an air duster? And the reason being is because it's behind the counter, because motherfuckers be using it as a drug. People are stupid.
I got to screw the cooler kit in the PS5.
Yeah, there's a screw inside the base, and you gotta take it and you gotta put it in there on the bottom, or however you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna stand over it, but yeah, you gotta screw it in. Who would ever thought we'd have to be putting our own together?
Did you get the cooler system cause it stated being loud?
Yeah, but I mean, mainly I got it like to keep it longevity, like to keep it fresh. The more that main fan don't cut on, the better it runs, and the better it runs, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, it'll long last, you know. You just don't want it to overheat, man. That's my main thing.
Don't forget to look me up on all platforms with keyword Thai domain or Google KVK God Squad. Thanks for the support. My bad bro, I ain't hear you.
Well, but with the cooling thing, man, it's not the most important thing, but it just helps out. And it's only like $30. Another thing is like, I got 2 controllers because it's a pain in the ass, like, you know what I'm saying,
He
they
was asking
die.
me about it. The MSGS low-key come in late.
Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks because like they're so delayed. It's like I'm answering them delayed, but I'm answering them as they come in. You know what I mean?
Hold up. had to roll this blunt RQ.
Alright, big dog.
What mission you doing?
One of the unlockables.
I was thinking about getting Days Gone and though what time it is over there.
Right now it's like 3:51. I'd imagine it go on sale sooner rather than later, wouldn't you? And if you do get it, make sure you get the bundle. That way you get a new map.
Welcome to Bangkok. The exhibition should be easy enough to locate.
Damn, almost 3 hours ahead and there's a new map on there if I get the bundle.
Along with their security entourages. Good hunting, 27.
There's an echo too.
Yeah, that's because my headset's gone. I can't fix that until the headset recharges. But I can turn it down. Yeah.
Oh, it's cool then, damn, it look like you on a vacation there.
I know, right? Freaking beautiful.
What would this world be without weed and videos games?
Hey, what's up?
Man, not good. Well, I tried.
I mean Earth asterisk.
Looking suave there, mister.
Greetings.
But I tell you, I've hooked up my latest toy.
What's that?
The insect killer.
Yeah.
Said I hadn't told you about it. It's called a Dynatrap. France. You eat grass you wasn't supposed to? Yeah, she just threw up grass you probably wasn't supposed to eat. Heard. Well, I didn't have him inside. Get something to clean this up.
Okay. I've got paper towel.
Just don't get into the chocolate.
Trying to, right? Summer charger to clean
Which
up.
is my luck. You know, our luck is about the same. You and I. Yeah, I could have probably got the color I wanted if I'd have seen them ordered when I first saw them.
Yeah, I'm debating on grabbing that VR system. Because he let me borrow his, right? And it's like this right here, and it's got a bunch of other get-ups. And then I went and looked at the prices on them. They were like $500. So,
Ouch! Now, what does that do?
so you put it on your head, and you get them all. It's a virtual reality system.
Oh, so
So
it's like you're
you
there.
can actually be there, yeah. And you can actually look around and look up, look down, and look all.
Wow.
It's neat. Whenever I was gonna hook it up one day, well, I'll have to let you see it. But
Nice.
I went to the website and they had they're doing 10 more hours as of right now.
Oh, really?
So there'll be 10 hours. So tonight at 12 o'clock will be it. So they're doing the final whatever's left.
Did Brianne tell you what we ordered last night?
Nope, she didn't.
I had looked at it before, but I had kind of X'd it out because it was a watch, because it didn't
I
have
remember.
numbers on it.
You
And I
kept
didn't
going
like-
back and forth on the
I kept
watch.
going back and forth on it because it didn't have numbers. I prefer numbers. Well, Brianne zoomed in on it, saw some things, and she was like, that's a Michael Kors watch. I don't have anything by Michael Kors except I've got one cloth purse because
Tito
my
was
other
gonna
stuff
be
is
there.
leather.
Right.
I'm like, on it, get it.
So basically, it was advertised differently.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about being Michael Kors, but she zoomed in, saw
what it was.
the initials. What is it, MK? I guess
Yeah.
Michael Kors.
Yeah.
Saw the crystal detail and so forth.
It's crazy because and I was looking at so I was looking at it and it said the retail was like $350 and it was whatever. So I went back and compared it and then I looked up the same exact package
Right.
on Amazon and it was like $500 and then I did find the average where if I went and searched I could find it for like $350, $375. Still couldn't find it for as cheap as they had it. So tonight, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do a little transfer and grab it because comparing, at least if I were to wait, I could pay up to $500.
Don't forget to look me up on all platforms with keyword title name or Google KVK God Squad. Thanks for the support.
So that's honestly not that bad.
Are they still doing the additional discount or the honey pot?
Well, I know that they still give them the extra 15%, so it'll probably be like $250 because remember the tax will go back on top of it. So give or take.
The discount kind of counts without taxes.
So somewhere down in there, you still $250, $100 less than the used version on what is it called on Amazon. And this one's it's a brand new return. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the box open, but it's never been used.
Right.
So it's like shit.
And it's
that.
It's that.
Yep.
Oh,
It comes with this.
I have no idea what all that is.
And I mean, just giving you an idea. But all this
stuff that you can.
It comes with that, and it comes with this, and it comes with all the wires.
Good gracious.
All of it comes together, and then it's a system that you can use. It also works with the steering wheel and the gas pedal and all the other stuff that I have accumulated over the last 4 years.
Right. Cool. Well, that's
and it goes with the 4 and the 5. So I'm like, okay.
Right.
So that was the debate I was like dealing with this morning, and I've been doing math and shit.
Right.
But everybody else got their stimulus, but me. And the sale fucking ends today.
So far, I've looked. I haven't got.
You didn't got yours, so me and you.
I don't know that I've looked today.
We need to look today because a bunch of SSI recipients and they got theirs.
That's who that did?
Yep. And I just read an article that said.
I'm disability.
Well, just saying that they got a bunch of them out that they're going. It was more than that. Just people who were getting paid for the government, basically.
Right.
But yeah. And once again, people that don't have no money like me are waiting on the back burner still.
Right.
We were supposed to be.
What you got around the legs?
This was Brienne's old seatbelt holders. So
right, because we got new ones.
Yeah.
Or
well, they sold get rid of the car, and I wasn't giving them.
No.
They were fucking $20 a piece, I think she said. So
they were expensive. So good deal.
I don't know.
Repurpose.
Yeah, they're like baby bumpers, but what I do is I stuff shit in them. So like that, I always need to hook this up, so I wanted it near it. And then like with this,
I love how this household repurposed
and I fucking put like USBs like down in here like this, and it'll hold it.
See, I had no idea. I just kept throwing all my QVC bags and stuff on the other side of my bed because Prince couldn't get to it or anything.
That's crazy.
And now...
And she was asking this morning for more bags, and I'm like, oh shit, I got bags. And she's like, I need them bags. I said, shit, I get you bags. Yeah, she's like, I don't get no bags. And I was like, shit, I got bags. I got good bags.
She wants certain bags for certain things. That's
right, because it's poop. And I gave her the damn thick ones, too, so...
She had Walmart ones in there.
Well...
I don't know what she's doing, but...
the shit. Put the shit or whatever into the... I don't know...
We're using the that little small two-handle thing because it'll hold more than the trash can. So she's got a bag inside of it, just kind of sitting
she's
there.
Not too happy lately. Just like yesterday, you could have said that we wouldn't have been. He was leaving anyways. I mean,
See, that's
and the dogs barked regardless after we left. So,
I know.
But what? I mean, a big deal about it. Well, who cares?
That's why I said. Sister don't have balls.
Right, and it's like you could have came up and been like, hey, it's time to cut it out. Doug's going to sleep. It's pretty simple, but instead you want to act sketchy as shit. And then she told you, when she said the F-bomb, that's when I knew, and I heard my name too. So, cause like she said something, don't raise your fucking voice or something. I don't know what exactly how it came out, but I heard the F word, so I took 2 steps away from you, and then I heard, and then I tell him, and I heard him, not my name, but him. So I knew it was, there was only 2 hims out there.
Right.
And I'm like,
That's what I said.
I thought I was in trouble about something. And then I was like, what the fuck? She pulled up, I was doing chores. And I had been doing them for an hour straight with company over. I was like, so what the fuck could she be pissed about? And then of course I figured it out. But, and you didn't seem too happy about that either. And I'm like...
She told... Okay, the packages came.
Yeah, and I heard that you were like, yes, they're on the phone, you know, they're on the counter. Or
I told her Doug had one. She said, put it on the kitchen table. So I did. I put mine on the floor because there were boxes. His was a package.
Okay.
Well, that's what she came out looking for. And I told her, you told me to put it on the kitchen table. That's where it is. She either couldn't read it, didn't take time to read it, or didn't want to get her glasses to read it.
Whatever, it still couldn't read it.
So that's why I told her. You heard all my responses, because I was not.
Charles, you weren't very happy. I was like, that's fine. That was what we were doing anyway.
And
so.
I don't give a crap if Doug's going to sleep.
I mean,
He's probably medicated his ass.
He said, I talked to him this morning, he didn't say anything. So her saying he said something to lie too.
Probably so.
So, you know, the fact of the matter is, like Doug said, this dog barks no matter what.
She wants to
control things.
everything.
And it was nothing like Bree said. She acted a bitch all last night because she had to drive yesterday, and that's about the bottom line. And it makes
since
sense.
she don't want to take care of the puppies, but she don't want to drive, she wants to...
She said, well, that's too much driving on me. That was 2 hours. And
So,
Bree was like,
I've been
what
out of the house.
hours?
I've been collecting
She
poop
said
on the
you
boys'
were
side.
out last night till
I was
8
out
o'clock
last
picking
night.
up.
Because I don't want to be around her. I'm just...
And that's another, like, you know, today she was like, you know, saying she didn't know, I don't want to, you know, do whatever. It's.
I don't know. Or, okay.
I was about to say I'm not. Anyway, she was like, oh, I might not be able to lift the bag. I was like, okay, tell me and I'll lift it. Well, I don't want to bother you. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind lifting trash. I said, as long as I got to watch the puppies, I said, I've already made this clear. I don't care. I'll help. Okay, cool. Well, then she goes in about diarrhea and starts complaining about how it smells. I said, she's like, well, you don't never come in here. You don't really know what it smells like, do you?
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I know what it smells like. I was like, she was like, you know, she knows I don't deal with shit or whatever. She was like, well, it smells like it. And I was like, okay. So I went in there today. And I did the TV because I've been telling everybody I'm going to do TV. Well, I finally did it. TV actually takes a lot of things. To do it right, I actually buffed it polished. So not only to get stains off of it, but I buffed it. And what it means is, like when you take all the stains and shit, basically when you're done, all that slobber gets spread. So all the little dots, I got them off. But then when you do all that, you get all these marks from where you scrub.
Right.
Then you have to go through and you polish it. And then when you're done polishing it, you go back through and you dry rub all the polish marks out. You'll see circular.
So it's a process just like with anything else.
Yep, it's like a screen process. Now there's no smudges, no fingerprints, no stuff.
This is the one in the den?
Yep.
Or?
It won't be like that forever, so I was going to tell you.
That's why she's in the den watching.
Wait, you're shitting me. She's in the den
She was in the den a good bit. I don't know about now,
that's crazy, because she came. I thought that's what
how
she
about
was
the one
doing.
in her bedroom?
No, I ain't do that one. I ain't fucking with that. I heard my TV. Bree asked me to do it a week or two ago, and I know I heard you talking about it, and I told Doug, and he's like, it don't really bother me, I can't see. Well, then when he did the surgery, I wanted to kind of do it that way when he got his eyes adjusted by Monday, because he said he's going to watch some more
And you
TV.
did it today?
I did it today.
So he should know a difference
That's
probably
right.
when he gets back from
Even
surgery.
or whenever, at least by Monday, he said that he should have full vision by Monday. So I figured I'd go ahead, because there are not as many dogs in and out slinging.
Right.
And I went ahead and did it once over. Because I don't polish and buff them. I haven't even done that to mine yet. But y'all usually wait. I was about to say, well, here's what happened. There was little marks of that shit all over it. When I did it, the slobber.
It's smeared.
Yep.
Just like a window.
Yep, and it went all over the fucking screen, which it didn't. There's nothing I can do to get over it.
No.
Now, like with her, you can just see thumbprints and fingerprints. It's not so bad, but I can see from where I fucking flipped it back and forth. And you can see where I've grabbed it with my thumbs.
And sometimes I'll grab mine so it doesn't
big
turn
deal.
over, or
That's
I'm
right.
going by and I'll grab it.
That's right.
Yeah. It's just
But
the way it
it's
is.
not any slingy slots,
Right.
any sneaky snots, or none of that. That shit, man, you know, like I said, it took me about 40 minutes to do.
I like your
It works, man.
system.
And I forgot that I put it on this morning. It was cold, 78, and I walked back in from coming to get my medicine. It was hot fucking here. I about puked when I walked in.
Well, I'm so glad I stopped you from drinking the milk last night.
I opened that shit up before because, you know, I was going to get some milk. But that reminds me I need to get us some more milk.
Yeah, I was going to ask, Patsy was wondering if you had any milk, but I don't think you have any out here.
Nope, matter of fact, I gave y'all my last one 2 weeks ago. Can't keep milk out here, it's going rotten. Because it's
too hot.
Well, it's unevenly chilled, is what I read. Because I looked it up.
Sounds.
And it's because that door gets opened and closed, and if it does, supposedly, if that door gets opened 3 times in 1 hour, it actually loses all of its front.
Oh my!
So
I
now
had no idea.
the back of it will stay cool. Now, obviously, the freezer will always stay frozen.
Right.
But yeah, and that's why there's a chunk of ice in the back of it too, which is actually not good because it's blocking it from draining. But I drain it every 3 months or so to make sure that it doesn't get broken. There's always little things I do that, just like filters and weird shit like that. It's a little maintenance to keep shit going.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
I got a question for you before I forget. Where did that gray jacket come from?
Gray jacket. What gray jacket? I had misplaced something in our room and I cannot find it.
She got this jacket.
Yes?
Yeah. We don't know where it came from. It may have came from you, but it may have not. Either way, it's a quick story about it. So there's
Do we need to get rid of it?
I don't know. I don't know. She didn't really. She was interested, but she was too tired. So check it out. There's a thing called Reality Ripple on TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. And basically, it uses all the advanced mechanics inside the phone, called a gyrometer, accelerometers, and stuff. Basically, it measures here, without layman's terms, because I don't know much about it. It measures energies in the air. Okay. This whole room didn't show any anomalies with energies in the air. But there's a negative and a positive ions. You know how like energies are? On that one spot right there where those codes are. The only thing that we don't know about is this one. Or it could be the bed. Because and when we read into the reality ripple, like one of the videos, right, they kept seeing a closet, right? And it kept blinking and doing all this mess. So they tore everything out of the closet. And they found out it was the suit they wore to every funeral. He said, all I do is use that black suit to wear to funerals. He said, that is creepy. The whole damn suit was glowing. And he was just like, whoa, dude. And I'll show you the video so you don't think I'm bullshit.
No, I believe you.
So I took it and I cut it on the feature. And I'm just, I don't know why I decided to do it.
Sometimes you just.
And here's what crazily, I walked up on it, right, on top of it, and I pointed it at the elephant, and the whole elephant lit up like it was like possessed or something like that, right? The elephant on the wall, right?
Oh.
But it was like this, right? And I walked up to this right here where you got your arm, and then the whole camera went out, and it died. And I backed back up, and I cut the camera on, and it was right here. And it's like this, and it's a lot of little, fluorescent, but it measures energies. So maybe the jackets are giving off actual energy. You know what I mean? I don't know. But most people say the reason why I bring it up is because most of the people that pointed at shit, they can always tell you that there's a story behind it. Like one girl said that there's a little girl's chair that she died on, right? Her favorite chair, and the chair glows and nothing else does. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that. You know, it doesn't mean that it's real. It doesn't mean that it's not.
Right.
But the one with the jacket definitely got me going because the first part of it's like they see something in the closet, and
okay, this free country. This came from.
She said that she knew everything but one.
That came from Sam.
She said all those jackets are accounted for except for this blue one back here. This blue one back here, she doesn't know. She seems to either think it came from you, me, or off the streets. And I told her,
Wash it, bleach it, what do we need to do?
I mean, I just weird. I mean, I don't know if it's a jacket. I'm about to cut it on, see if so here's the weird part. Anyways, when she came to bed and I went to rescan it, 5 minutes before she came in, and I did it 10 times for a total of over a couple hours, right? Just to make sure that it was really reading the energy
Don't
over there.
undo stuff.
Because it was kind of interesting that it was showing the bed or that jacket, right?
That's the only jacket.
She came in, the energy disappeared. And I figured it out. So I ended up searching over there, and I found a thing that he bought her that said something that says, I wasn't ready for my wings, or something. My heart wasn't ready for your wings, but you were ready for heaven, or something like that.
Now there's something, baby girl.
It's a chain. Well, it was ended up being lost under all these chains. So I'm sitting here searching the lights and trying to find it. I ended up finding some area right in the stuff down there. Now, I've already got it out and gave it to her. Well, I don't know where she did it to. There it is. The fire bed. She still fell asleep with it. She had a grin in bed. And I searched while she's in bed because the energy went away. And I thought, it's creepy. Just weird, sets of events. So I said today, when she left, I was going to look. Well, the peanut butters he got a hold of, I threw all of them out because I had to because he had in his mouth, tore them up. I showed him, but you don't need chocolate.
Yeah, I got. This might have been one of the things from Wish that we got for her.
That's what I thought. Well, it had fell down in between the bed and in between the little things.
Your wings.
Now, obviously, it might not be. It's probably interesting enough to share because of the events that it led up to, obviously. Some people don't believe it. I believe in energies. I believe in spirits, too. Some people don't. I know that I'm protected because, it teaches you that things are out here, but they can't mess with you unless you allow them in. So where should we put this? Yeah, just lay it right there. She'll figure it out, yeah.
Well, what was on top?
I think that was, it's not too big of a deal.
You can do that on some of my stuff. I'm curious. I mean, I believe in God, and I definitely believe in the devil. So. Yeah, and it could be positive energies, too. Right. That's another thing. There is such things. Right. So it's not like, I'm trying to say that. Hey, trust me. We were on a Bible retreat with a Bible study up in the mountains, North Carolina.
Yeah.
We've had our Bible study time. We have prayer afterwards. And we always if you feel led to pray, we kind of leave it open.
Okay.
We'll go around, and if you don't speak, switch to the next person.
You keep talking. I'm just showing you the videos.
After we prayed and we're waiting, I'm like, does anybody else hear bagpipes, or is it just me? And somebody was playing mountains, bagpipes. It was fantastic.
That would creep me out.
But other people heard it too, so I wasn't alone, but it was fantastic.
And they're saying that was that little girl's favorite chair, and it keeps lighting up all through the day. She's having energy all around her. Some people don't show any energy. Crazy thing. I usually don't, and that's the thing, like when you use these things, like, it don't always work. So I'm about to pull it out right fast and show you.
We went through the house that we were staying in.
Yeah.
And prayed as we were walking through the house. We opened the door, we got a broom, we swept all the evil spirits out and cleaned the house out for anybody else that could come, because we were at Bible study. And we were not messing around if there was anything there. We just swept it out. I said, somebody, and then another Bible study, they asked us, when's the last time you did something spiritual? today. She was drunk. And that was one of the things I brought up. The girl said, I totally forgot about that. You're right. Somebody they are stoned or smoked or something.
Okay. So here it is. The sound, the sounds are kind of hard to release.
Okay, you're laying down. Good. Somebody's here. With their back.
Scared the shit out of me.
Hey, he's guard dog. Somebody's here.
It's a trash can that was going back and forth beating against my wall.
That's how I'm telling you. No. That was.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or you want to go back in the house and do? We can go back in the house and pee, that's all. I want you to see my new gadget.
What
You
is
see it from right here.
Where is it? Oh, you come out there and look. Oh, you already put it out. Okay. I see it, dude. I see it. You got one.
That's right now.
That's all you got out.
Outside. The other one.
Or inside, you're seeing, right?
Yeah, that one's. Outside.
Okay, so.
And for right now, because when I was sitting outside,
Okay.
the wasp looking thing with the hangy legs, and I saw what looked like a horse or something about it. That's big. Right there. So we can plug up a small one right there on the deck. I got one that's for an acre. That's a half acre.
Okay.
I got a bigger one. It's down on top of the deck. I don't have it plugged in, but this one I can mess around.
Read it. Let's see how it works.
I got all the instructions. Got it. What's that?
Yeah.
Fuck. That bitch is pissed. That bitch is mad as fuck.
My apologies, y'all.
All right there?
Doing okay? Good.
The Liberation Cult has installed itself in the southwest penthouse wing, and the exhibition is open to hotel guests. You should be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
That is Oybek Nabazov, self-declared teacher and cult leader. His second-in-command won't be far off.
Hello, sir.
Bonjour. Es sencilla. Ver.
Hey, you're on. Take him out. You're gonna regret this. Move on, guys. Get to the side. Hunker down.
That's good.
Kill the VIP.
Holy shit.
What the? We gotta get this piece of shit. Understood. look like you've seen a ghost, huh? Over there! Oh, Jesus, this is horrible! Oh, oh, Roger! Can somebody help me? I can do this!
That is Oybek Nabazov, self-declared teacher and cult leader. His second-in-command won't be far off.
You'll be the last to reach your dying ear.
Hey, good to see you.
Come to terms with the intunes of that life. Only then will you be able to think poison or pistols and feel no fear.
Yeah.
Because only then does death not scare you. Only then does death become an act of power.
Sure.
Can you please get out of my face?
Bro, you in my face.
Yeah, I'm the man. I am the man.
Bitch, I was looking first. You gonna budge in on me like that? Bitch.
Hi there. Double thumbs up, man. Yeah.
She's calm down. She freaks out over little things. Now.
I got tacos for lunch. If you want one. They're just meat. They're just meat and cheese. That's it.
Oh, that's fine.
Cause I didn't want it to rot.
Right.
The lettuce and all that shit.
Yeah,
I got it
that's
this
fine.
morning.
That's fine. I don't really need
But
lettuce in
I did. They got the bean burrito in ones, and then the regular burritos.
This is the packing slip that came with the Dino Trap.
Okay.
You said you wanted to.
I was just gonna look over it. I can look it up just to see what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, other than that, just to
I
see
thought
what technology
that
it
might
uses.
give you the information you need to look it up the way you look it up. I should have got it when I first thought about it. Again, I hesitate. Mother has told me not to hesitate. I don't want you to miss out.
It looks could kill.
Yeah. So it's a trap, like I think, but basically, more.
It's for indoor, outdoor. It's movable. It's got a nice thick cord. It can be in the rain. It can be.
One my big thing is I'm wondering if it's like do you have to remove the bag and put another bag inside of it,
No.
or is it like a?
No.
Do you ever have to empty it period?
You have to empty it periodically.
Because I was about to say the one I had, yeah.
You don't have to have bags. You don't have to. It goes straight into the trap, and when you unlock the mechanism, and dump it,
Yep.
the little flaps invert themselves.
Yeah.
And you just dump it in the trash can.
Okay.
Because they say don't, especially if you're highly allergic.
You know,
Don't.
another good thing is, just to let you know, I'm putting it into like a, maybe like a small something, like a bag or some kind of container or whatever, because you can make your own dirt and with like rotten food and stuff like that, and then you also can do
Have
insects
like a
and
compost.
stuff. Yep, and it will make a compost, and a specific type of compost.
See, my dad used to have a small compost.
And insect compost is not as common, but it has massive nutrients in it. And as far as no one usually, here's the thing. The reason why it's not popular is because back in the day, it was not easy to catch bugs.
Right.
They just, especially a bunch of them.
Right.
And then moths. What use? The only ones you could catch were moths. Those are the ones flying in the light, and you'd have a bunch of them in the pile.
Right.
Well, you can use them as fertilizer.
It catches moths.
Because everything that dies, it definitely catches.
It has a list of different.
It probably catches. I was about to
bad
say
stuff.
Probably a couple hundred different types and species of bugs.
Right.
That has some kind of a track in it, maybe even a sound.
Right. It is, I think. Because I mean,
But it's probably a
I can tell a
combination of
difference having it out there right now
Yeah.
versus when I first went out and I saw things flying around.
Yeah.
It's either transmitting a sound that's letting them know to get the hell away from our property, or if it drags them in, they're going to die. I don't know.
Right. Either or, right? Which I would imagine it's a perturbing sound.
It's
But if you get within a it honestly probably depends on the variant of the bug, because they obviously probably researched it and said, okay, this is the best way to go about it.
And they've had them and they keep perfecting them.
Different
and
models.
This is this is okay, half acre with extended life, UV LED B.
Some kind of light.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what
I
B
can
is.
see it.
Yeah.
I can see it lit up when I plugged it in.
Okay.
Because they said don't unplug it, leave it plugged in. That's
Right.
what it's made for. Leave it
So
plugged in.
it has a light attractor on it too during the day that we can't see that bugs are attracted to.
Can you please get out of my face?
And that's when they're within a certain close.
I
See, that's
wanted
another thing.
wanted the green,
If
but
the bug's like within a certain range, it might react differently. You know what I'm saying? So if it's close, it might see the light, and then if it's close enough that the sound's not bothering it, who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Because
they've done all the research on it. But I know that bugs are particular to sounds and all kinds of other shit, colors, things like that.
Right.
So, pretty interesting. You know what I mean?
I think it's
And now you got one.
And now, and this, they did this packing slip different, so don't lose it. This was QVC, but this was also Rocky Mountain, and normally they don't send me the ones with the sticky stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've had issues with them. They send me a photographic copy. They make a copy. So if I send it back or have problems with it, I have to tape the whole thing on instead of it having the self-adhesive.
Okay.
But This has self-adhesive, which is interesting.
Yeah, it makes the job a hell of a lot easier. You could still put a clear past over it and make it safe.
Yeah, I wanted a different color, but I didn't order them when I first saw it.
I was about to say.
But it does its job.
I mean, just like I was, you know, with the VR, you know what I mean? I debated it all the way up until the last day, and then I thank God they had 10 hours to extend on it, because if not, I wouldn't have been able to grab it, you know what I mean? So it's just like, sometimes
I need to check
my
bank account and see. So what do I need to do with code? What do we decide?
You don't got to do anything with it, but I again, while you're around.
Okay.
Where's my damn phone? Every time we go to do it, somebody interrupts us.
Thanks. Get too close, thank you, but I'm not interested.
I heard, like, I thought it was the wind. It was her slamming, throwing.
She was out scooping poop on the girls' side.
That's all we need to know.
I have done it back the boys' side. Because she's like, you ain't got nothing on me. And I'm like, I've been doing it. Don't bother me. Alright, there's your change.
Death is the necessary companion.
It's just put it on a table because it's under the third row. I mean, you might be able to find it, but it's way.
That's right.
Just break it back. Okay, so it's on, but it's not recording. Alright? Okay? And then as I go, it ain't at the damn jacket, man. And it's going in and out, and it won't. I'm telling you, man. And I'm not seeing it. It won't go nowhere else. It doesn't do it. Like, it'll do it if you go real fast or something, but that one area is where it keeps popping off.
Some mints in my pocket. You could
use
a mint.
And now it's still. See?
Why am I standing in front of the coat?
Okay, now it's all around your body. It's real heavy around.
Can you please get out of my face?
It's glowing behind you. All behind you. Kind of just outside your. There's an entrance.
Thanks. Get too close. Thank you, but I'm not interested.
I'm empowered by the Holy Spirit.
You are, but whatever's behind you probably ain't. Well, we don't really know, honestly. I don't really know what it is.
But I'm blocking. Am I blocking?
You are invading my personal space.
Well,
sir.
see, alright, hold on. I'd have to record it to show you. That's a good idea. I mean, my phone's about to die. Remember, the sound is someone else's. I don't feel like going through all that. Alright, we'll let you see that. That's enough.
You know, I have a mint. You might,
What's going on upstairs? More exhibition.
This is what I did earlier.
Don't put me on.
I'm not. No, this is not. We're backing it out. It's just for us to look at right here. So this is when y'all were leaving and y'all were on the side of the car.
Right.
And I was sitting here looking at it.
Can you please get out of my face?
I bet the room is upstairs.
All of a sudden.
You don't get this stuff straight.
Thanks. Don't get too close. Thank you, but I'm not interested.
You tell, I keep staring at that area, and then like behind me.
You are invading my personal space, sir.
Don't go away. That jacket's glowing behind me. So, you know, thought that was interesting.
As long as it's just for us.
Yeah, no, not up. Look, it's already, it's that matter of fact, it's already completed down. Once I back out, I'll go out of there, but see?
I see that.
That's the area.
Well, the jacket's not even over there. This one's not.
So it ain't the jacket, I don't think. Or it's not that particular jacket. See how it's not wanting to stay on today. It was yesterday. It's almost shy. But it's definitely there. You got to see it finally.
Do I need to do something with the jacket? Is it something with the jacket?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know where it came from. It could be mine. I do not know.
Oh, it ain't no big deal because it ain't the jacket's over here. I think it's the bed. I think it's good things. I think it's just the protection energy, maybe.
Can you please get out of my face?
Because you remember how she used to get hot feet all the time?
Yeah.
Just saying. Not saying it has anything to do with it.
She still gets hot feet. I get hot feet now. I used to not get hot feet.
Maybe you don't have nothing wrong with it. I don't know. I just thought maybe it did, you know, being that it had this area. I don't know, you know, just thinking outside the box.
Does it even work?
But at any glimpse,
I thought it was interesting.
You might want a couple of them.
Regardless, and not because it did that, but because of the events that happened. Like I find that, I thought it might have been Bird's being photo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, that's energies can come because the thing is there was pictures of Bailey in there too. So you know.
I have some
Good gracious.
in my pocket. You might wanna. You could use them
She
in.
even organized it or done anything with it yet.
Yeah. You're doing it for her.
Well, that's just me piling it. That ain't now. If I'd have did it, it'd look better. I'm about to say because I don't want to.
Could you just back the hell off?
All right. So what do I do with the jacket? Leave it.
Yeah, I don't think she's worried about it.
She thinks it came.
No, she don't have an issue with it. She was just saying that if there was a spirit on it or something like we were discussing, she ain't mad or anything.
Okay. Okay.
She was just saying there was only one jacket that she doesn't know the story behind.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
if there was a story, Tammy would know. That's all.
I'm trying to think where it came from.
Because she asked me, well, is it yours? And I was like, nah, and it's not Courtney's, you know what I mean, or any of the girls from over there. I said, so I don't know what.
Store?
That the Airpostal was the preppy store.
Oh, that expensive place in the mall. Yeah.
Are they still going?
I don't know.
Because I tell you what, they started fading out about 10 years ago. People stopped, you know what I mean? See, back in my day when in high school, that's what all the little preppy girls made. Or all the preppy girls wore.
I mean, who knows? I could have picked it up at Goodwill if it's mine.
And
I know
and
the
I
good
ain't
stuff.
saying 100% that it's y'all's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or that it's yours.
I mean, it could have come from Davin.
But
could you just back the hell off?
Davin could have had it.
I mean, maybe.
The medium, I don't know.
But
But I like it.
she brought that up. Hell, she might give it to you. I'll ask her.
You are invading my personal space, sir.
It's a good weight. They make good stuff, and I don't mind paying the price if it's on sale. But I'm not going to go in and pay, what, $100?
Thanks.
Sorry.
Get too close. Thank you.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not interested.
I pick and choose when I'm going to spend that kind of money.
Well, when you get in something that's, for an example, what you just did, it's like a once in a lifetime.
Oh, like phones and stuff?
What? Hell.
Or the Michael Kors watch? Is that what you're talking?
Any of that stuff.
Any of that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to...
I don't think I'll ever find a phone that cheap again. Not that cheap.
No.
I mean, yeah, I honestly don't know how good this phone is as far as like, no, it's good.
I've only
but
seen
I've never had my
advertised on
hands on something this new.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm good with tech.
Right.
Problem I've ever had was I'm a poor tech. So I have to learn everything either by learning it on the computer as learning as in reading.
Right.
Or I get my mom and then. My mom was the first person with the nicest phone in the family. Like, why the hell do you have...
When you can't...
You can't even use it.
See, that's what Patsy can't use any
That
of
shit
these
is
phones.
stupid.
She needs a jitterbug. Foldable, collapsible.
Simple ass phone. And they make these type of phones. They do.
I mean, I think just having a phone for, what, 2 years? I think I've done pretty good.
You'll do nothing but advance.
When I don't have an instruction manual that I can read.
No, and the more that you mess
I mean, you
with
know,
it, the better it gets.
They give you an instruction manual this big.
Yeah.
And the print is teeny weeny tiny.
Yep, all the instructions have to fit in this box.
And you know.
And any extra info you have to obtain online. But you learn a lot just by
doing it.
Yep, just by doing it, having it. And then people like me will share little tidbits, and you just take it how you can get it.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that you got a book. And,
just don't throw it away.
I won't.
In case there's something.
Yeah, I mean, I like.
Or do you need it?
I don't need it. I was about to say, if you, you know what I'm saying, I read the info, which is down here, and it's exactly, it's nice. It seems.
Oh, they back.
Yes. All right.
Hey, that's the. I have some mints in my pocket. You might wanna. You could use a mint. Thanks. Don't get too close. Thank you, but I'm not interested. out of my face?
I bet the real party is upstairs, though.
Or perhaps there is.
These things are always do.
Perhaps the superficial surface is an ironic comment.
Listen, it's nothing personal, but could you just back the hell off? You are invading my personal space, sir.
And this was on the top 10 list of things you have to see before you die.
Do I have some mints in my pocket? You could, might wanna... You could use a mint.
Sir, you're not authorized to be here. Can't you hear me? Get your bald, shiny head over here. Stay where you are.
Excuse me.
Come on! No. Don't wander off, sir. Prepare to die!
He's over there!
Release